Time for a short rant, alright. So, I do read One Piece despite all the jokes about me not reading One Piece. And the other day I finished Warren. Warren? What? Warren? Warren? The Wano arc of One Piece. And I gotta say, it was absolutely dog shit. I didn't like it at all. First things first, I wanna say, I laughed a lot at, at like, the very end of the show. Not the very end of the show. I laughed a lot at the fans because for some reason some fans genuinely thought like a complete misunderstanding of Japanese as a language. That made me laugh. I had a little bit of a hearty laugh at that because at some point the character goes very explicitly I hate you specific character, and for some people, for some reason, the fans had interpreted that as like I hate you group of people. So I think that just goes wonderfully with the amount of people, with the like kind of people that are reading One Piece. But aside from the joke, yeah, no, what an absolute shit arc. I didn't like it at all. Even even if I didn't notice it as badly, and even though I can understand better than a lot of fans that the people of Wano are oppressed people, they're gonna fuck up and they're gonna be stupid because they're oppressed people. That's when you're. It turns out when you're oppressed, you are not really thinking about fixing the problems of the society. Maybe you're just thinking about getting through the week. Maybe you have a bunch of characters who are thinking about getting to the week, and then they have one time a year when they actually get to eat like normal people. You know, hmm. Maybe don't demand of them to use that day to solve every problem in the world. I also saw some people angry about them not opening the borders at the end, and it's like, whatever. They get to know not open the borders of Wano at the end of the arc. Like genuinely, who cares? Who gives a crap? It makes sense because they're probably gonna open the borders once the One Piece is actually found and whatnot. So it's like, come on, buddy, come on, buddy, old chum. What is the underside of this platform? This needs something. This needs something, and I don't know what to do to make this look fine. I think what I didn't like about the arc mostly was just, I guess I didn't like Yamato as a character. Oof, I really didn't like that. Yamato, are they even called Yamato? Kaido's daughter that just shows up and goes like, by the way, I'm relevant now. I think Oda wanted to have a character that was a little bit newer to like the narrative, so we can see like, okay, so this Oden problem is not a thing that just showed up when the Straw Hats did. It's been a problem for a long time. You know, it's like, that's fine. But there's other stuff about the show, about the arc that I really didn't like. I think mostly what I hated the most, out of all the things the arc did badly, is brother. They absolutely nerf everybody. Like, I'm starting to notice the power scaling in One Piece is just genuinely abysmal. And I think this arc kind of shows it, because what the fuck do you mean some random guy in Wano, a closed country that hasn't opened its gates in years, has all of these various boons of abilities? He gets to turn into a robot dinosaur, and then he's also like the strongest person in the universe for no reason whatsoever. At least the other character, this King, King also makes no sense being so strong, but they justify it like, oh no, this guy's a whole specific species. See, this guy's a species. It's a different species. And you're like, bullshit, buddy, but okay, I'll believe you. Bullshit, but I'll bite. Pretty much. I don't know what to do here. I feel like this structure sucks anyways. I mean, it's meant to be just a small decorative structure. It's not meant to be a build. I don't know. This sucks about as much as one of those. Just feels half baked and it's lasting way longer than it should. So I guess that's the main thing that I didn't like about Wano, isn't it? I didn't like that Wano just kind of went on forever. It felt like an extremely long arc for no reason. And I didn't like that whatsoever. I thought it was stupid to make Wano like that. But okay. I guess I don't want it to do it like that. I know I'm reading Egghead, but don't tell nobody I'm reading Egghead. As far as anyone knows, I don't read One Piece because One Piece is dumb and too long. There's a recurring gag that I have in my main channel, and and it's cool because the whole gag is supposed to be that, yeah, obviously I read it, and I bring up like super specific plot points, and it's a gag I also don't often do, so who cares? Now you excuse me, I gotta stop playing Minecraft and actually go do my job. I'm supposed to finish a video today. I'm supposed to finish a video today. I'm supposed to go finish a video today. What is this, Doctor? I I don't know how to fix this further. Maybe with a shelf over there or something. Or maybe just yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of this. Yeah. Some block variation in there. A little bit of bluey, a little bit of wham. Yeah. This doesn't fix shit, but the structure already looks pretty bad. Might as well go all in, right? At least it looks more detailed. That looks stupid, this showing up on the back, so I'm removing it. Point is, Wano's a bad art. I don't know how... I feel bad for One Piece fans who had to sit with it for who knows how long. How long was the arc? The arc was 150 chapters, so was it like a 7-year or 8-year thing? Holy shit. And I read that in like 3 weeks. God. So far, I'm liking Egghead a little more. Also, Gear 5. Kind of stupid. It's kind of crazy that Gear 5 is like about as strong as some guy who gets to turn into a dragon, I guess. Again, bullshit power scaling. I don't know. I don't like it. I didn't like it. I didn't love it. This is gonna be turned into a beautiful witch farm. And I'll keep talking about stuff while I do that. First, I need to find a good design for a witch farm. Alright, see ya.